My name is Spencer Lewis, and I graduated from Millard South High. Came here to the young adult program to figure out how to get a job and what skills I can have to start for my first job, and then work up to get ready for the job I really like to have, to become an actor. I met Ken, and he helped me out to figure out what kind of skills that I can do, and he actually helped me find a job that I can work at, and it's actually a kind of one that I like to go to.
My name is Ken Willis. I am a pre-employment transition service coordinator for Nebraska VR. Normally when I first start doing transition services in a group setting, a lot of the times we'll meet up in the classroom, we'll poke at interest to see what it is that the students really want to do, knowing that there's quite a few options here in Omaha for them. So normally I will take a step back and take a look at what it is that really interests them, their likes, their dislikes, as well as the environments that they would like to be at, whether it might be someplace quieter, someplace louder, to see if really what they're saying connects with what they think they want to do in the future. So we start there as kind of the ground basis, moving forward before we start looking at what opportunities there may be in the community so that these students can see where they can job tour, job shadow, and really get a good sense of what it is for them to be fully integrated into that type of work setting.
I work at the Fast Forward. It's like a gym where people go there to exercise or stay in shape to remain healthy. I am a cleaner there. I help dust off some of the dust or sweat from the machines or the weights.
So one thing I always wish students knew ahead of time before coming to VR or for pre-employment services are what the services really are, or what the possibilities could be for them. So I know sometimes I've gotten that we're just here to take them out of class for a few minutes, and that's really not the case. Where oftentimes it's us getting to know the students and building rapport with them so that we can help them identify what their needs and wants are for both self-advocacy, so they can really speak up what it is in the classroom or even at work, and also what it is that might be their career or college focus for the future. On times I've attended IEP meetings or MDT meetings, I've been a part of that support group to provide resources to the family of what's available to their sons and daughters. So sometimes it's looking at what resources are available in the community. Sometimes it's also reiterating what the school is stating that might be in their transition handbook, just to make sure that once they are graduating from high school or from the young adult program, they have a good sense of what needs to be accomplished before that time to be readily prepared. So that could commonly include maybe signing up for Social Security, or finding out if they're eligible for Medicaid or for developmental disability assistance, or even some of the other things that we might not think about, such as guardianship or power of attorney.
We were talking about if we were going to hire an employee and we need to figure out what kind of employee to hire. I worked in groups with other kids, pretty much my friends, really. And we were talking about some people, some employees that we would hire if we were going to hire them. Are they very good people, dressed nicely and very concentrated on their work? Then we knew that would be the kind of person to hire. When we're getting ready to move out from our parents and go live on our own, then we knew what kind of apartment we have to live in and the rent would be and the kind of furniture we would need to live there. And also to have money left overwards so we can be able to buy food and pay for our rent there.
Assistive technology, so we work with them in a partnership. So commonly we will invite them to the meetings that we might have, if there may be opportunities for the students to utilize some of their devices, or to see what the possibilities could be for them if they're transitioning to college, or even if parents would like to know what other devices may be eligible for them if there are some difficulties with fine motor.
I've learned that I can learn to be there for others and help them out, and I can actually be a very useful person because I like to be very useful for others and care for them. I would like to remain working and do something because that helps bypass the time instead of I don't like to just stay home and just sit and just do nothing, because working actually helps me keep me busy and I feel like I can just always last forever and do anything actually. So I'm glad I'm actually starting to work now. As Ken, he was always there for me to attend at some IEP meetings so I can be ready for anything, and I'm always prepared.